Let's take a look at the Weather Authority here. We've got a beautiful day as we check in through our zoo camera overlooking our skyline and the JW Marriott. They are getting ready right now, putting up some of the March Madness bracket that we tend to see.
Oh, we can't wait.
But there's a lot of madness happening with the weather because
it really is.
75 to snowing.
Yes, but before we get to that chance for some snow, there may be another record high temperature before we're all said and done. So just enjoy this because it's not going to last. It's not going to. We're not going to get back to an extended spell of really miserable cold, but we're going to get some pretty shocking or jarring shots of cold air before we get to St. Patrick's Day, or maybe right around St. Patty's Day. It's 72 degrees, looking off to the north and west. There are towering cumulus clouds out there. What are those? Those are thunderstorms many, many miles away. They're out into Illinois, and they're moving into northern western Indiana and likely into Michigan. That's where a severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. Those storms are not going to be impactful for pretty much most of central Indiana and north central Indiana. We're keeping an eye on maybe the tail end of some storms passing towards White County. This is the view in Grand Junction. That's a busy night already. That gentleman right there in that little green jacket is a valet parking the cars. Folks are out in big numbers here in Grand Junction, a beautiful sight there. This is not very pretty at 6 o'clock in the morning. Look at that fog. And boy, if that fog were to be more persistent, we would not have broken the record today, but it dissipated. The winds turned out of the south. The warm front surged north. We rose the temperature to an official 79-degree temperature in Indianapolis, absolutely smashing the record for the date set in 1973. The record was 75. Radar is quiet. We do see the nearby storms in Illinois. These have had a north-northeast jog to them, so they have advanced to a severe thunderstorm watch for portions of White County, Benton County, up towards Peru. This is the tail end of the watch here, and those storms are likely going to continue working their way into northwest Indiana, more impactful for folks up in South Bend or up in the region. Our temperatures here in central Indiana were incredibly warm today. So warm, how warm was it that we have never been this warm so early on in a year? We have not hit 79-degree temperatures this early on in a March or in a year in the 150-plus years of weather records. And we do get some 80s in the month of March. We had one last year, but they're often few and far between. The warmest 85 and 81. And we did not have any 80-degree temperatures in the month of March in a span from 2013 through 2024. So it doesn't often happen. Temperature 75 degrees or warmer typically happens around the 3rd of April. An 80-degree high temperature is usually the 3rd week of April. Every bit of a late May, early June feel this evening here with temperatures at 75 degrees, a south wind, and a dew point that is at levels that we haven't had since October as well. Feels a lot more like late spring, early summer. Well, there are thunderstorms that are moving northeastbound. That's the way the jet stream is carrying these. We'll watch and see if a couple of these little mini squall lines take a little bit of a turn to the right, but ultimately I feel that the most significant rainfall and the chances for thunderstorms are likely going to come tomorrow morning, and by then the atmosphere is a little more tame. It will not be as suitable to supply severe weather potential, but there will be some downpours coming our way. There were even a few tornadoes reported in southern Michigan as the warm front made its way northbound. The jet stream is still digging, and that's pushing the warmth through here, so we're not going to drop the temperatures tonight. Any rain that does sneak into the area will likely be in far northern Indiana before midnight, and then we will likely see the best chances for showers and thunderstorms moving in towards daybreak on Saturday morning. And then the numbers of these downpours will increase. If we're going to have rain on Saturday, at its peak is going to be almost 70% of the area between maybe 10 o'clock in the morning through perhaps 1 in the afternoon. Then we'll get a little bit of a lull before the cold front passes, and when that front moves through, one more downpour or two as we enter the evening, and then we move the cooler air in for the second half of the weekend. So tonight we'll drop to a low of only 65 degrees. The bulk of the rain will arrive at daybreak. The showers and thunder showers will scatter and ease up by early afternoon. The winds will shift, the temperatures will fall, and we will drop back to a low of 36 by Sunday morning, but back to record warm temperatures here on Monday. We could surpass the record on Monday at 72 and hit 74. 70s into Tuesday, and then falling temperatures sharply Wednesday puts us back on track Thursday, Dave, to a more March-like feel. This is our version of meteorological March Madness.